world where change is the only constant, divisiveness and resilience is the only thing that we can count on as Kudarateños. For no matter what may come our way, we have always decided and we have always faced this with an open heart. And as Kudarateños who are empowered in this modern society, we are intelligent, we are filled with the characteristics of being actively thinking of everything that we can do. And I believe that as a Kudarateña here in the modern society, I want to showcase to the world that being resilient is something that we Kudarateñas will carry into the beyond and globally. Thank you.
One of the most admirable traits of a Filipino is resilience. We have an innate capacity to recover quickly after a difficult situation. As a Sultan Kudarateña, my way of getting through hardship and bouncing back from a setback is through faith. Faith in my God that He has a better plans ahead of me. Faith in humanity that each Sultan Kudarateños is capable of lending a hand for those in need. I see you all here tonight, my fellow Sultan Kudarateños, like a family. We need to strengthen our ties through cooperation, unity, and actively participate in building and strengthening our communities. These are the things that I'm willing to do to contribute for the greater good of our province. SK Sikat Ka is no longer a dream. It is a reality. But we cannot sustain and nurture this vision without faith. Faith in ourselves, faith in our leaders, and in God. Thank you.
With all of the chaos, challenges, views, and cries of Sultan Kudarat and its people, becoming resilient have become an integral part of our identity. Edifying this ability is essential as the way how we live every day is the reflection of how we've overcome different adversities, from different calamities, divisions caused by religion and culture, to our different viewpoints, and even health crisis. We fell, we were defeated, but we're still here gathering in unity, celebrating the reason why we are named Sultan Kudarateños. Each one of us is an important element in sustaining this progress. We should take up space as our cooperation will help us perpetuate in this collective dream, which will drive us to echoes across the world our battle cry. Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka!
Being able to steadfastly get up and recover from devastation has been one of the culture that we have to embody as a Sultan Kudarateños. We have been put to the test throughout the course of these years, but we are persevered in responding with a distinct vision and solid foundation. And now we are celebrating Kalimudan Festival as a testament on how resilient we are as a province, that despite of the difficulties we are facing, we join together to celebrate our oneness and victory. As an ambassadress, I have been working in the variety of social facets, such as educating and empowering the youths to help a nation in developing toward community development through arts and peace. This leads us as a paragon of character, beauty, and bravery, because being resilient is standing as the power of hope and unity, and serving others. Thank you.
I was born and raised in the majestic municipality of Senator Ninoy Aquino, which is known by its agricultural crops. My parents are farmers, so I was exposed to the struggles and challenges they underwent in order to sustain our basic needs. My family showed me how to be resilient. As a role models, my parents taught me how to be strong, not to give up, to trust God, and be thankful every day. Despite of the natural disasters and calamities that have struck us, we Sultan Kudarateños have still managed to hold on, maintain the essence of community, and most importantly, assist and help one another. Our province is inhabited by almost more than 500,000 of Christians, Lumans, and Muslims. Though we have diverse culture, yet one in spirit and working our goal towards achieving our goal. think that life is like a brewing coffee. I measured everything to make it how I like it. Yet, sometimes, it's bitter, it's sweet, it's too cold and hot. But I learned to accept the unexpected outcome of each cup. Through acceptance, I learned not to resist, but to react positively, keep my peace, and adapt the situation. And I hope that every one of us can learn about this. This ability not only allow us to be resilient, but to see each other as not so different from one another. Therefore, there is no better place than Sultan Kudarat to be resiliency, because we stood together and we unite to each other amidst these uncertainties, thus making us truly sikat. Thank you.
Resiliency is an innate character of every Sultan Kudaratenya. Since child, we're taught at home the ability to recover quickly in the middle of hardships and challenges. That is why tonight is a solid platform to share my mission and vision in achieving a united SK. As your next ambassador of this province, I understand that here on stage is just the beginning of my job. And off the stage, I will galvanize and conquering unity. For it is in unity that we will achieve peace, and it is the tantamount of progress. Indeed, sa pagiging matatag at pagkakaisa, tunay nga, Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka!
I define the essence of resilience in my life as I've contemplated how the adversities of life tested me. I have struggled discovering my own self as I battled with my own insecurities. I never had the confidence, the trust, and self-reliance. But I have come to a conclusion that I direct my life and I direct my future. I am here standing now because I overcome my own struggles. We can all achieve greatness if we understand ourselves, we believe in our voice, and our capability. Tonight, I am a phenomenal woman of change Tonight, I'm a phenomenal woman of change as I stand here and facing all of you. Thank you.
Growing up, my father, as a Philippine Army, opened my eyes on the reality of war and the consequences it brought to human lives. We, as Sultan Kudarateños and our visionary leaders, had embellished our province into a new horizon. Being a Miss Sultan Kudarat, I want to be a catalyst of peace and hope. I will use my voice to influence the youth to work not against the government, but to have a broad complex on peace and progress. We are on the verge of our horizon, and it takes us to be one united and embrace our diversity, because our province today, tomorrow, and more than shall be one resilient, progressive, and united Sultan Kudarat. Thank you.
As a basketball varsity player in our school, I've already socialized to anyone. Being hardworking, execute hard trainings, facing struggles has helped me to become a magnanimous person and resilient one. To my fellow young generation people, I will encourage them in the way of seizing their interest into positive developmental programs that young people develops their sense of identity, belief in the future, self-regulation, and self-efficacy, as well as their social, emotional, cognitive, and behavioral competence. I am a Kudaratenya. I will stand to protect, promote, and respect this idyllic place. I am a Kudaratenya. I am more than proud. SK Sikat Ka!
Unity can be achieved through meaningful conversations. Finding myself in this outre world, I can easily get lost in translation of thoughts, drown in responsibilities, and be haunted by the expectations shaped by this vastly changing society. With these, I have found the resiliency to cope with the real-world challenges. With selfless service, I want to illuminate light in the darkest hours. I want to share the true spirit of empathy and compassion and be a beacon of hope that inspires and empowers people amidst adversities. Tonight is a manifestation of me and all the Sultan Kudaratenia's collective dreams, aspirations, and resiliency. With humanity as its center, we can ensure a better future for Sultan Kudarat and the next generations. As we strive for excellence, let us strive to sustain it by saying, Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka.
Good evening. According to Article 14, Section 14 of 1987 Philippine Constitution, the state shall foster pre-reservation and dynamic evolution of Filipino national culture based on principle in unity and diversity. Therefore, no one should be left behind. As an educator, I have equipped myself with skills and knowledge to be resilient. However, I have seen a lot of vulnerable individuals who were denied opportunities. I have seen how hard it is for them to live amidst the pandemic or be exposed to calamities such Bagyong Paeng. It is a high time for us to build better and united communities. If we want basta SK Sikat Ka, we must amplify our voices too.